So a lot of people have been wondering, what are my thoughts on the Mega Sableye? I'm sorry, guys. I watched the Zero video. Actually, been watching a couple. Before I actually get into what this video is about, I might as well tell a little bit of backstory, or at least explain. I recently purchased the Wii U. Actually, last night. My bad. I just smacked my mic. I purchased the Wii U last night and smashed because that's something I want to get into. I guess I'm turning into Shofu, but it won't be as drastic, I guess, because there'll still be Pokemon like every single day. That's what I do. That is what I say. Okay, now I'm shady. Oh my god. Anyway, yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here. Oh no, I want to talk about one more thing. Before, again, one more time, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at intros and starting the video. But today I actually did a presentation on my YouTube in my speech class. And when I finish, this kid, well, I don't want to say kid, we're both in college, so this young man, Steven Torres, that's his name, I believe. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. And sorry to pull out your government name, but it's okay. Anyway, you knew my government name. But in any case, he was like, "Oh, what's your name on YouTube?" And I was like, "Oh, my bad, I forgot to say that. It's PokeaimMD." He was like, "Yo, that's crazy. I've been watching you for years." So I thought that was really cool. You never know, where you'll find people and who you know, and it's really cool that I was able to meet him. So yeah, I want to give him a little shout out. In any case, the Mega Sableye and Shadow Tag suspect test is going on right now. If you guys aren't aware, Smogon is currently testing both of those in the OU suspect test ladder, and what that means is one race to top 10 will be on halt for a bit, just because that ladder is gone. Right now, the regular OU ladder is gone. As you guys can see, it's only OU suspect test. Holy crap, all these suspect tests. What is RU suspect testing? Tyrantrum, and I think PU is doing, what, throw, maybe? I'm not sure. Could be wrong about PU. But, no. Was it Linoon? Yeah, it's probably Linoon. Maybe it's Linoon and throw. I don't know. They're both pretty nasty in PU. But, yeah, my thoughts on that. I might as well give some insight. I think Mega Sableye is annoying, to say the least. Mega Sableye kind of reminds me of Scald, just an annoyance. But I wouldn't go as far as to get rid of it. However, Mega Sableye combined with Gothitelle is a pretty disgusting combo. If I had my friend Blender here, he'd probably be like, I hate that. Probably in those exact words. But in any case, why a ladder if I do happen to get Rex? 'Cause I'm not sure if I'll be getting Rex. I will be participating in the OU Suspect Test ladder, but I'm not sure if I have enough time, especially with Thanksgiving and all that stuff coming up, to actually focus on getting Rex. The requirements, I believe, are 2700 on the ladder. Maybe you need some sort of win versus loss ratio. But I think that Gothitelle, and not Gothitelle, but Shadow Tag in itself would be the more quote-unquote broken thing in this situation, because Mega Sableye combined with Gothitelle makes Stall very powerful. Gothitelle just completely breaking down the stall breaker megas such as Mega Heracross, and I guess to a lesser extent Mega Metatram, though obviously Sableye just completely stops that in its tracks, and also like Combine, Clefable, and things like that. So personally, if I do get Rex, I don't think I'll be voting to ban Sableye, because I think, like I said, I don't think it being annoying to me is enough for it to be banned. Yes, it does make certain megas a lot harder to use. For example, Mega Metachan, which I will be using on this this team. But I think it's Gothitelle that's the problem. It forces you to play a certain way. I mean, it's similar to how the Gengar suspect test was. I didn't like Shadow Tag. I thought it's uncompetitive. That a Pokemon is gone. I'm trying to word it, because for this one I'm not 100% with it. Like, I don't really personally care. Whatever happens, I'll adapt anyway. That's all I've always been. But for this one, I don't think Mega Sableye is the problem. I think Mega Sableye plus Gothitelle is the problem. And to fix that, I think getting rid of Shadow Tag would make Stall a lot harder to use, actually. They'd probably go back to using Cresselia over Gothitelle. Cresselia was actually on the original stalls over Amoonguss at one point. But let's just look for a game. I have some points on the ladder. I haven't played too much. I actually had a really cool game right before. And sorry just to talk. I know I wasn't making a lot of sense, but I don't know. It's hard for me. This one, I'm not too into it, honestly. If I was Blunder, I'd probably be like, yes, man, let's ban this stuff. I'm tired of this stall. I feel like 10 more minutes, mom. I feel like that's the way people play when they play stall. 10 more minutes, mom, please. But in any case, I let off a Garchomp because I could get off a Fire Blast on the Fortress and then prevent the spin with my Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin. Unfortunately, that's off with the one counter to my entire team. Like, literally, I don't... My switching does not exist to Rotom Wash. My switching are Pokemon that are weak to burn into everything else. However, I don't want Garchomp getting burned too early. Garchomp is kind of pressured this game by Talonflame, Metagross, Conkeldurr, and Fortress. Mega Medicham has no switch-ins versus his team, which is why I'm using it. I believe that the Suspect Text ladder has Sablenite, and which is, you know, not Sableye, but Sablenite banned. So I could be wrong. I didn't actually read the thread at all. A lot of people have been tweeting at me, though. So a lot of people have been wondering. But in any case, Bishop has some potential to do a lot of work. Traps Lottie, smacks Talonflame, knocks out Metagross. So let's stop talking and start doing. Honestly, I really don't want to give anything else a burn. I feel like Tornadus can just ram through his team once it gets in. So I'm just going to go up to Klefki. I need Klefki as a pivot. Unfortunately, it's Choice Scarf. Yo, if I would have went out to Mega Medicham, I would have been a lord. But unfortunately, it's Choice Scarf in there. I say that because I would have much rather been burnt and been able to switch up my moves and go for Thunder Wave as well as Spikes and losing some HP turn per turn than him being able to go for, unfortunately misses a Willow, than him being able to go for that. The good thing is, though, because I've gotten up that Spike, he goes out to Fortress, and he's going to be pressured to spin. So I'm actually going to go out to my spin blocker, being my Garchomp, as he is going to go for Rapid Spin. As you can see, he takes... Was that a crit? Because I did not notice. He takes a lot more than me now. I'm going to take an opportunity to get my rocks. I expect him to switch out into Rotom, honestly, expecting a fire move as he goes... Conkeldurr, and what I want to do is go out to Klefki, because if he goes for knockoff here, then he gets rid of that item. If he goes for Ice Punch, that's completely fine as well. He might just go for Drain Punch here, so I'm going to double back into Garchomp. He can also go out into his Fire Punch. Good lord. He could have also... Is he Sheer Force? He could have also went on to Fortress right there, so I wanted to prevent that spin, obviously. This thing is definitely Sheer Force. Do I need HP on my Medicham? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, so I'm thinking about pivoting into that. The other option is, of course, going on into Manaphy, as he does go for knockoff, so maybe I should have went out to Klefki again, which was the other play that I could have made. Does he have Thunder Punch? Like, what is his play? I'm just going to fire off a Psychic. I just want to do as much damage as possible to this thing. That way I can get the switch into my... well, he doesn't have priority. Actually, if he's Sheer Force, I'm just going to go for Scald. Scald is the best move, one of the best moves in the game. Shofu would argue that knockoff is better. I think Scald and knockoff are all top two. Like, they're tied. But in any case, Fortress is definitely dying to high jump kick at that range. He probably would die at almost full. I think he's cussed that Berry Fortress. But I'm gonna go out into my Medicham, and I'm actually gonna go for Fake Out before going for the high jump kick, because I feel like whenever I press high jump kick first, I'm gonna miss. That's honestly the only thought process there. Then again, I don't want to randomly crit Fortress and bring it into range of Cut Step, so I'm actually going to Mega Evolve and go right for High Jump Kick. Rotom Wash is going to die. There's no... Defensive Rotom Wash has a problem. Of course, if I kick the other side of Rotom Wash and miss, that is an issue. But I'm just going to click the next High Jump Kick, as we do land it, thankfully, as we are able to get rid of the Rotom Wash. That was a bit of a nuisance to my team. I feel like Bisharp just destroys him now, especially with Conkeldurr being low. I'm adamant in life for Bisharp too. So he goes out to Talonflame, which might be Acrobatics Talonflame, seeing as how he got 50% from Stealth Rock, meaning he doesn't have like that odd HP number, so he can switch into Stealth Rock twice. So he might be Acrobatics SD Talonflame. Regardless, I'm going out to Garchomp. Talonflame will kill itself before it kills me. And Garchomp also beats Metagross. He beats Conkeldurr at the range of HP it's at. It beats Fortress, so it's my best switch. Ends up going for the Tailwind though. Interestingly enough, I am just going to, I don't see a reason not to go for the Earthquake, honestly. I could just go for Dragon Tail, though. I didn't see a reason not to go for Earthquake because chances are he would switch. I think he's banded. But in any case, I forced him out into Latios, which is really nice. I'm going to go out into my Bisharp. Do I want it to be weakened? Yeah, it doesn't matter if Bisharp gets weakened now because Klefki can Thunder Wave Metagross regardless. So it's okay if Bisharp gets weakened at this point. So gonna go out to Bishop just in case he wants to defog, as he goes for Side Shock. So I look amazing right there. And we're just gonna go for Pursuit just in case he wants to switch out right there. As we are able to catch the Lottie on the switch-in, as well as Tailwind being... I think Bisharp just wins. I honestly think Bisharp just wins. Yeah, Fortress is 100% going down to this. Even if it doesn't go down to this knockoff, as it does not. It was actually a Rocky Helmet defensive Fortress. I don't think losing the... I don't think losing those matter at all. And Conkeldurr goes down to the Sucker Punch. Everything goes down to Sucker Punch at this range. I can actually go for Sucker Punch now if I want to assert dominance, but I'm going for Pursuit. No reason to actually go for Pursuit. Actually, Knockoff was my best play in that situation. However, Talonflame goes down to Rocks. Metagross goes down to Sucker Punch. Even if Metagross does not go down, like Conk comes out, it doesn't even have Mach Punch. It doesn't even have Mach Punch. I can just go for Knockoff again, really safely. We already saw all 4 moves. I was just checking just to be sure. It was AV, but I was thinking it was Sheer Force just because it has Fire Punch on top of Ice Punch and that boost. Could be wrong though. Metagross is going to come out and we'll just click Adamant Sucker Punch. This is going to KO. If it doesn't KO, it's going to do like 93% on a min roll. As he goes for the Rock Polish, I don't care. I'll go for Sucker Punch again. I have a Thunder Waver in the back. Unless he's sub Rock Polish. And even then, if he's sub Rock Polish, he's just killing himself. I'm going to go for it again. But I will not be worn down out of all 8 Sucker Punches like Blunders. Wow, he's very bulky. He's an insanely bulky set. And he's running the Rock Polish Hammer Arm set. I mean, I don't think that's too bad, honestly. But I feel like Hammer Arm lowers your speed. I mean, it does lower your speed, so I don't know why, if I agree with that. But in any case, we are able to paralyze him, and Big Bird hasn't seen any love in this episode, so we're just going to go right for a Life Orb knockoff, and that will definitely be able to knock out Metagross at that range of HP, and Talonflame will go down to the... stupid chair, stop making noise. Talonflame will go down to the rocks, and that is going to be a game. By the way, guys, because I'm doing this in normal time, I guess, I haven't... what the hell? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah, I'm just having fun, guys. Dude, did anybody see the Will Lord? This is going to be the highest of competitive games. I'm still a little bit low in the ladder. This is more like it, sort of. Yeah, this is good. This is cool. Unfortunately, he has a Jellicent, which I don't think is too big of a problem. Honestly, I feel like Mega Machamp destroys his team. I wish I had Iron Tail on my... on my Tornadus. I'm gonna lead off with Manaphy because Manaphy beats his entire team, honestly. His best way of beating it is switching into Jellicent. If anything, he's gonna Mega Evolve and Protect here, so I'm just gonna Tail Glow up. It's a risk-free play. There's no way he would attack me in this sense. Like, he hasn't Mega Evolved just yet. He's either gonna go Jellicent or he's gonna Mega... Okay. I'ma just Scald. He said you won't Tail Glow? You were wrong, sir. We're gonna go for Tail Glow again. It's not a risky play because I do have the Rain Dance. So even if he wants to burn me or something, unless he's Trick, Scarf, Jealous. Oh my god, don't be all Somalia on me, please. No! Unless he's like Scarf or anything with Energy Ball, it's not gonna matter too much. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. I don't really care. I'm gonna go for Rain Dance now because I want to get rid of that burn due to hydration. And +6, Psychic is only gonna do about 70% to Jellicent. As crazy as that sounds, it's only going to do about 70% to Jellicent. So, he has Hex, however, that's not going to be able to 2-KO me now, and especially with the burn being gone, and it's going to do, you know, less, like, roughly half. So, Psychic should be able to 2-KO. If he does have Cursed Body and it does activate, that's fine, because then I can hit him with the Rain-boosted +6 Scald and knock him out, even if they sassy. In any case, I'm able to hit him with a Psychic. I don't mind sacking my Manaphy in order to get rid of his Jellicent, because that means, as you can see, that does absolutely nothing. He's definitely Spadef. Then Jellicent's just Pringles in general. But he goes out into his Hoopa. Are you Scarf Hoopa? Is this man trying to double back into Jellicent? Like, a +6 Scald is easily going to knock you out. I don't know if he's Scarf Hoopa or not. If he has Scarf Hoopa, that's fine. Why do you go for LOL? Okay, why do you say LOL? Is he just going to go back out on a Jellicent? That's completely fine, dude. I don't care. I'll be able to click Psychic again. He actually is Scarf and goes for Drain Punch for absolutely no reason at all. All it hits is my Bisharp, and Hyperspace Fury to a KO is almost anyway. So, really interesting play. I I did not switch A-Town. That is correct. Really interesting play. I'm glad that Scarf Hoop was gone. That's something that could have definitely caught my Tornadus off guard. And if he doesn't have Protect on his Diancie, then I kill it 100%. I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't have Protect. However, I'm going to stay in and Scald anyway just because I get a bit more leftovers. Do I have to do that? No, I don't think I actually have to do that. See, I want to make the Lord play and going directly into Medicham. I don't think... Yeah, Bullet Punch will definitely knock this out. Even if it doesn't knock it out, then I just... Bisharp sweeps. So... Do I need to make that Lord play? Yes, I do. I say it's a little risky because he just go right for Moonblast, but he goes right for the Protect, which is fine. And if Jellicent comes in, that's fine because Bullet Punch plus Zen Headbutt knocks it out. Skarmory's 2-KO'd by High Jump Kick, and I think I actually go for Fake Out here first, just because I'm a little bit paranoid. It doesn't make a difference if Jellicent comes out, even if it gets that little bit of HP. Zen Headbutt will definitely be able to knock it out, just gauging, just looking at the damage. Bullet Punch definitely knocks this thing out. It's 4 times weak. I think it knocks it out from full, honestly. And I'm adamant Medicham too. So I get to go for BP now. And Diancie will 100% go down. And that was a threat. That's definitely a threat. My best ways of hitting it were honestly the Bullet Punch or... that's about it. That Diancie definitely could have been a problem. I think he could have played it a bit better. But to each their own. I'm just going to High Jump Kick this Hippo. Because he's going to do a hell of a lot as he is able to get up his Stealth Rock. And it looks like he's Smooth Rock Hippo. So I'm going to go for Zen Headbutt in the following turn. Because if he wants to go out to Jellicent, I will be able to knock it out. And he does try and go out to Jellicent, trying to dodge that High Jump Kick. Though it's the exact same actually as Zen Headbutt. So it wouldn't have mattered. Actually, if I missed right there, it would have been better for me, I feel. Because it would have been better for me, I feel, because that wastes another turn of sand, and he has Smooth Rock, so he has about 8 turns, well, in total. So I'm gonna sack my Manaphy right here. I don't mind if he SDing. Only one thing to do now. Okay, that means he's gonna go for SD. So I'm gonna go for High Jump Kick now. I wasn't gonna go for it originally, but because he said only one thing to do now, I'm gonna go for High Jump Kick. No, your boy tried to style on him. In any case, I'm gonna go out to Garchomp, and I don't. It doesn't matter what he does right now. I went for a stupid play with my Medicham. I deserve to lose it right there. In any case, my best play is going to Dragon Tail because it hits Skarmory and also hits Hippo. As I am able to phase out the Skarmory, which actually has a Rocky Helmet, which is good to know. I'm going to get up my rocks here because his Hippo is going to live regardless of what I do in this case. And yeah, I can just phase him out with Dragon Tail repeatedly. See? Bodies. What the hell? What the hell just happened? And he gets the para on me too. But thankfully I do hit the attack as Skarmory is going to come out. And I want to go directly into my Tornadus now because if he goes back on the Hippo, one, I have a better chance of breaking through Paralysis. Body Slam though, that's really Hita Fajita like. Ooh. I have a way better chance of breaking through Paralysis. Excadrill is going to lose to Sucker Punch from Bisharp, and I have Magnet Rise on this thing too. So I'm going to go right for Heat Wave right here. He cannot switch into anything. If he goes at the Hippo, he brings it in, and then Sandstorm ends, so he will be able to bring out the Hippo now, though, which is fine. Like I said, Bisharp does win. I tried to style on him because there's like only one thing to do now. I was like, what, SD? That was like the only play he can make in that turn, but I'm going to go for Heat Wave again because it's more accurate than every other move that I have on the team. Unfortunately, 90% does not ensure anything, but Excadrill is going to come out, and I don't really want to. I smell Drill Sweep. I don't, but I don't really want to risk him SDing up, so I'm just gonna go for Heat Wave. As he goes right for Iron Head, and what I can do is just go out to Klefki, go for Magnet Rise. I don't care if he goes for the... I really don't care if he goes for the... if he doesn't have SD, then he can't beat Bisharp anyway. So I'm going to go for Magnet Rise right here. Try and dodge an Earthquake if he chooses to go for that. He might just go for Iron Head, as he does. Good play on his part. However, now he's 100% in range of the Sucker Punch. As I'm just going to go for Foul Play. Actually, can style on him a little bit more. Now that's no point. I was thinking about going. Unfortunately, this dies to Spike because what I could have done was just click Sucker Punch, and then after that, I've been in a situation. If this thing is Brazilian, Excadrill would sub. After that, I could just went out to Manaphy after Sand was gone. But I'm just gonna go for Sucker Punch right now. I'm clicking it all 8 times in a row. I might actually lose to this guy. However, there's only a couple more turns of sand left. Not that it means anything. This sub extra drill makes no sense. It's such a bad set, especially on this team. He needs bird checks. He has body slam Hippowdon. I'm trying to reassure myself that that's not what it is. If it weren't for that meddling kid, I would have swept. Okay, Scooby-Doo reference. I see you, bro. Anyway, so he doesn't have sub, he doesn't have SD apparently, and that's going to be a good game. So we're starting to climb the ladder a little bit. We're at 20 minutes. We got another game. This is Cosine Hyper Offense, if I am not mistaken. And Cosine Hyper Offense is super weak to Medicham. Yeah, I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go right for Fake Out. I don't care if he goes Guard Chomp. I already know it's Sash Chomp anyway. So we're going to Mega Evolve and go for Fake Out right here, as he is going to go for Protect. And we're just going to go for the Bullet Punch after that. He could just go out to Garchomp, honestly. I don't have a switch in this thing anyway. I'm going to go for Bullet Punch. He should go out to Garchomp, but... Oh, he actually goes Starmie. That's fine, too. Cool play. I am definitely weak to the Hydro Pump, however. I have to switch in Klefki on the Analytic Hydro Pump. I don't think I have an alternative play. So, going to go out to Klefki, as he does go for that Analytic Hydro Pump. And what I am going to do is just go right for the foul play. I don't think he lets me get up a hazard. I just get off a little bit of extra chip damage on that Diancie. This has HP Fire. I'm pretty positive. Do I need this Pokemon for anything? Pretty positive he has HP Fire. I'm going to go out to Manaphy, as he does go for HP Fire, which is nice. And what I can do is just fire off a Scald. If Starmie wants to come in, I'm pretty sure Starmie actually has Thunderbolt as well, but he doesn't have an alternative switching. Like, he wants to go out into his Breloom, the counter, as Breloom is going to get burnt. Doesn't matter because I knocked it out with Scald after that. You can't really pivot on this monster, as we are able to knock out the Breloom, and that's leading towards the Bisharp sweep. Potentially. Medicham actually puts in a lot of work versus his team, like, by itself. So I'm just going to go for Scald because chances are he's going to go for SD right here. And I also don't want my Garchomp being weakened to the point where Talonflame becomes an issue. So I'll be able to go for a double Scald, as a knockoff is stronger than Sucker Punch. So he's not able to knock me out, as we are able to get rid of the Bisharp. And the only threat on his team is Talonflame, which is why I didn't want to go directly into my Garchomp, as his Diancie is going to come out, and what I can do is just sack my Manaphy, bring out my Mega Medicham, and honestly, BP is my best play, no matter what he wants to do. I don't care if he goes Starmie, I don't care if he goes Garchomp, I just break Garchomp's Sash, and like, I'm not going to try and throw this away, because Diancie is the biggest threat to my team at this point. So, he goes up to Starmie. So we are able to do a decent amount of damage. A decent amount of damage. Not a hell of a lot, but a decent amount of damage. And we're just going to sack our Klefki right here to the Hydro Pump. That way we can bring out our Tornadus and hit on with our knockoff. No, actually, U-turn is the best play because I can't risk... I can't allow Diancie to come back in after. So U-turn is 100% my best play. U-turn damages Diancie. U-turn will be able to knock out Starmie. I am a Life Orb Torn. I am a Life Orb Big Bird. And I definitely will be able to knock out Starmie at that range of HP. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to know your thoughts on the Mega Sableye plus Shadow Tag ban. Again, personally, for me, I've always thought, you know, I'll just adapt to whatever happens. There's not really been too many bans, though, that I haven't agreed with too much, I guess. But this one, I don't think Mega Sableye, I don't think it being annoying is enough for me to want to ban it. But in any case, we definitely will be able to knock out Starmie at that range of HP. I will be able to get up, I probably won't be able to get up Rocks, as he is going to sack that. But what I can do now is go into Medicham. I have to go Medicham because Medicham is the only thing keeping out Diancie. If he goes Garchomp, I'm 100% going for the Fake Out. He goes Talonflame, I'm going for Fake Out anyway because Fake Out has higher priority than any attack that Talonflame wants to do to me, and that does a hell of a lot. Good lord, bro. Good lord. As I can go directly into my Garchomp right here. If he wants to double into his Diancie, that's completely fine. That was a good play. Good play on his part, doubling into Diancie right there. However, Bisharp is more useful than Torn. Yes. I don't want to lose to his Garchomp. Yeah, so we're going to sack Torn right here. As he goes for Moonblast. Yeah, Moonblast is his best play. And he's going to fire off a Hurricane. We do a lot of damage. Good lord, bro. Good lord. And what I can do now is go directly into my Medicham. I'm scared of his Garchomp, yes. However, if I have to predict this Garchomp, I will. If I have to make the play right now, I will. Well, I I did have to make the play right there, but I did not obviously make it. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Dragon Claw or Earthquake right here. He does go for that Earthquake, which I do not mind. I'm gonna go for my own Earthquake. I can't let Diancie come back in before my rocks. And all I got to do is weaken him, as he actually does try to go to Diancie, trying to bring it in before rocks. So Diancie is gone, and I think we 100% win now. As Garchomp is going to come out, and my best play is just going right for the Earthquake right here. I know he has Dragon Claw as his only attacking move, and he's going to do a hell of a lot to himself with that. So as he is able to beat us right there. Oh man, oh man. Looking a little bit close, but Fake Out plus BP will be able to knock him out 100%. Yes, I will be getting low. Talonflame's going to come out, though. I might have to beat a Talonflame in a 50-50. Maybe I could have gotten a Rocks there as well, because Sucker Punch would have knocked him out. I think Rocks might have been the better play right there. But at least Garchomp is gone, and Talonflame is going to come out. It will be able to go right for Brave Bird right here. I'm just going to go for the Zen Headbutt. As he goes right for Flare Blitz. Is he banded? I don't think he's banded. I'm pretty sure he's SD. This is Cosine Hyper Offense. Was it banded on that? No. Alright, so it's fine. All I gotta do is hit him with the outplay. So we got the first Sucker Punch right there, and you know he's gonna click Flare Blitz this time. Third two. We can't let him get a high roll. Go for Sucker Punch this time. Yep. Knew he clicked Flare Blitz in the second turn. That's usually how they play. So I'm able to knock out the Bisharp, and that is gonna be a good game. Definitely a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I feel like I messed up in the middle. Oh well, maybe I should have went for Rocks on a more aggressive play. We have another team, which is pretty cool. This man brought half his stall team with him and forgot the rest at home. Ooh, respect that. Guys, threats though. Garchomp puts in a lot of work versus my opponent's team. Togekiss is annoying. I mean, Mega Pidgeot. And this might just be the last game. I don't want these to be too long. I will be uploading another one tomorrow, and I'll also be streaming tonight with my boy Raul, if you guys don't know who he is. But we're just going to exchange rocks right here, and what I can do is just go right for Dragon Tail, honestly. If he's defensive Chomp, that's fine. He should be defensive because his team just loses. Yeah, his team just loses to birds. So he does a lot to himself as he brings me out to my Klefki, unfortunately, and we're going to go for the Magnum-Rise right here. I don't know if he has Earthquake. I don't know if he has Fire Blast, but we're going to go for the Magnum Rise. And what I can do is just go for a Spike. Fire Blast is going to be like a 3-hit KO on me anyway, so we should be able to get that Spike. If Excadrill wants to come out, I can just hit it with a Foul Play after that. Excadrill does come out. It's on a balloon, which I don't mind. We hit it with the Foul Play. We're going to do some nice damage to it anyway. Excadrill can't beat us 1v1, especially after I crit it like that with that Foul Play. So what I'm going to do is go for a Spike right now, because that basically ensures my hazards are up, because I now have my Garchomp as a spin blocker. As this is gonna come out, and this is hard because I want a Thunder Wave Pidgeot. But I really want a Thunder Wave Entei. We're gonna go for Thunder Wave because it's gonna work out anyway. He's gonna go full Paralyze right there. Crazy, but we will be able to go to Garchomp right now. Yes, now Pidgeot is an issue, but I think with my priority, which is the reason why I chose that play over anything else, we should be okay, as he does get full Paralyzed, and Excadrill is going to die to hazards at this point. So I'm surprised he didn't sack Excadrill there, because we are able to knock out the Entei with the Earthquake. I'm really surprised he did not sack Excadrill there, because Excadrill does go down to hazards, and he has no way of bringing it back. Unfortunately, this monster is going to come out, and that is exactly what it is. I'm going to go into Torn because I want to knock it off. That way he can't recover enough. That way I can just go right for Iron Head and knock it out. Honestly, if he's Calm Mind, that's fine. He healing wishes back up. Okay, yeah, that was a threat. So I'm fine with him sacking it because offensive extra should go down to the Life Orb Heat Wave at that range. Yep, it does. So he basically just sacked 2 Pokemon right there. That Clef was 100% an issue to me, as Pidgeot is going to come out. Unless he has Protect, my Hurricane is going to land because of no guard. And shout outs to Pidgeot helping my Hurricane land. As Garchomp is going to come out. And I could go for Hurricane right here, but it's better I just go for Knockoff. That way I get rid of its Rocky Helmet and just sack. Oh, it actually has a Focus Sash. Wow. And just sack my Torn. That way I could have just went out to Medicham and won the game. But pretty quick live, pretty fun live, pretty fast pace. I wanted to use Mega Medicham just because I believe Sableye is banned on this ladder. And Sableye is like the go-to Mega Medicham counter. If Mega Medicham had Play Rough, I think it'd be broken. I honestly think it'd be broken because there are no switch-ins to this monster. Clef is like almost 2 KO'd by High Jump Kick, if not 2 KO'd if it's not physically defensive. But in any case, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Mega Sableye and Shadow Tag, Suspect Test. Please don't say herder, Smogon. Okay, I don't want to say herder because maybe I just offended people. If you're offended, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, tweet it out to show your offense. But don't say, oh, Smogon is dumb, man. Why are they doing this? No, you can't just generalize Smogon and make it sound like a human being. Smogon is a community of people, and a lot of the stuff they do adheres to the community itself. So there's a lot of people actually saying, man, I want this tested. Please test this out. And then they listen. So please, have like backed up comments. I just don't want to say this is stupid. I mean, that's fine. You can comment whatever you want, but that doesn't help anybody. That doesn't give me anything to respond to. That doesn't give other people stuff to respond to. That doesn't create discussion. It just ends there. But in any case, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe for more Pokemon. I'll definitely be back with another episode of laddering for the Mega Sableye Suspect Test and Shadow Tag Suspect Test. And yeah, guys, until next time, later. Have a good day.